In this tutorial, we want to draw this logo here in Inkscape. I'm using Inkscape 1.0. I call this logo the green earth. Now, first of all, go to File, Documents, Properties. This dialog box pops up. Should go to Grades, choose Rectangular Grade, and then go to New, and then for the space in the X, put 10, for the Y, put 10, and for the minor grid, leave it as it is. For the major grid, pump it to increase the opacity so that you can see it well. I'll put it to 100, and then just close them. Now we would also need to open go to Objects, Fill and Stroke, and then go to Path Effects. We need these two things as well. I switch it now to the color thing. Now go and we pick our rectangle and square tool and look for any 4 major squares here. Put this at the center and go to Shift Control, and we draw. We want to draw a square, a perfect square. So don't forget to put Shift Control. Now the color that I'm using here is this color here. So you can color already this with this color. I would reduce it a bit, the opacity a bit, to maybe 80 or 85 or 90. It's not important, but reduce the opacity a bit so that it really looks green, you understand. So I will put it to 82 for now. Now the next thing we will do is that we go to Path, Object to Path, and then we select our object, and then we use our path effects. Here we press it, or if you did not do it before, you can go here, Path, and choose Path Effects there. Now we come here and we do Add Path Effects. We go to Corner Fillets, Corners, choose this, and then with the corners, go for our Edit Path by Nodes tool, and then we want to select the bottom here, these 2 nodes, and then we'll give them, don't forget and check this, change only selected nodes. We need that because we selected only these 2, and then we want to give them a radius of, I think 50 is sufficient. 50. Go to Fillet, and then it rounds it up for us. Now we go for our circle and ellipse tool, and also look for any 4 squares of major squares, put at the center here, and go to Shift Control. We want to draw a perfect circle. Now we pick our perfect circle, and then we bring it here, and then we put it here to align it, and they all lie in the box there, in their 4 boxes, if you, or 4 squares, major squares. Now this is already selected. Go on and select this as well, and go to Path, and then we go to Difference. Now with this, I think we don't need the grid. We would now go to View, and then go to Page, Grid, take the grid off. We have now 1 piece of this here, so we are just going to rotate them. Pick this one here, and then duplicate it. You can duplicate it by right clicking and doing duplicate, and then we want to go to here and rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, and I'll put it here. Now I forgot to have told you, I chose this color, but the stroke, to get the stroke, I chose, go to Shift, and then you choose this color, because this is the stroke that we want them to have. So choose this color to give them these strokes. Now this we do the same thing. This I gave it a gradient, so maybe I already give this a gradient, so or I continue rotating. Afterwards we give it a gradient. So we do a duplicate again. Let's do a duplicate again, and then we just rotate as usual. Here we place it here, we do another duplicate, we rotate, and then we place it here. Now we have this finished. We want to give these and these gradients, so just go here, and this I would go to file, fill and stroke, and then choose the linear gradient. Now with the linear gradient selected, choose go to create and edit gradient nodes, and then you see this small hole here. Pick it. When you get it, pick it, and then double click it and give it this color again. It will look like this, doesn't matter. Now go to the middle of it, middle of the gradient thing, and then double click it, and I'll give it this color here. So now we get our gradient. We select this one as well, and then this will give it also a linear gradient. And since I gave it the same gradient as this, so just go on and select, I think it was this, right? And select this, and then you give it the same gradient again. Now we are finished with this. We need to do the inner part of here. The inner part is we go to extensions and go to render, and then at render you go to wireframe sphere. Now with the wireframe sphere, put here lines of latitude, I use 12, lines of longitude I use 20, the tilt I use 35, the rotation I use 4, and the radius I put 10. You can do a preview of it, and if you want you can modify yours as well, but for mine I choose this, and then this comes here like this. So if you like what you have, just do apply and close this. Now with our sphere drawn, since the sphere is drawn with a stroke, we want to, if you want to change the color, we select it, go to shift, and then we give it this color here. Let's give it this color more or less, and then we go to don't go to fill, choose stroke paints, because this is a stroke as I said, and then we give it a linear gradient. So giving it a linear gradient, we still give it the gradient that we had here. So just go here and press that gradient that we gave it, and then you move it here. So that's how to produce the Green Earth logo. Thank you for watching. Please help me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Bye.